we know and understand very well about the CodeWiz hardware, now maybe it comes up the questions to our mind. How to start coding? Can I already start coding while I just have the hardware? No. It's not enough. So we really need to install the drivers, the software, the applications into our computer and laptop in order to start the coding. So through this video, I'm gonna share to you that what are the softwares that we really need, okay, to install in our computer and how to configure the software. And not only that one, we are gonna learn also about how to use the blocks and how to connect the sensors with the blocks so it will be executed perfectly. Then you are gonna be successful coder. Are you really curious and really serious to learn about this cool coding tree program? Here is software installations timeline. There are 4 steps to install Coding School Tree application until it can be successfully running so well. The first one, install the Coding School Tree applications. The second one, install the driver. The third one, install the library CodeWiz. The fourth one, try to connect CodeWiz by clicking Connect CodeWiz and CodeWiz firmware upload. After installing Coding School Tree program successfully on our laptop or computer, we can see that the port CodeWiz already connected to the CodeWiz sensor board. Right now on the screen, there are 3 areas of Coding School Tree: block area, coding area, execution area. There are 9 command blocks on the block area: motion blocks, looks blocks, sound blocks, events blocks, control blocks, sensing blocks, operators blocks, variables blocks, my blocks, and CodeWiz blocks. After we know and already install all the softwares and programs and its drivers into our computer successfully, right now we are gonna start coding. But before that, I just would like to tell you that you don't need to be worried, you don't need to feel nervous, you don't need to feel afraid or fearful because you're not good at programming, you don't know how to learn about the language program. No, you don't need to think about that one, okay? Forget all about the limitation. Why? Because Coding School Tree program is very helpful program. Because why? Because it's based on block program language. What does it mean? It means that you don't need to remember all the coding. You just need to move the blocks by blocks and then it will generate automatically into the coding. So you can see that how perfectly it is, right? So you just need to be happy and you just need to be relaxed while you start the coding because it's really useful. Even this program can be used by the students, by the child starting from 7 years old only. In software programming, a block code is used to convert software code into any particular form so that errors in the code can be minimized. It allows us to create the program without syntax error. Based on the shape of the blocks, there are various blocks. Head blocks correspond to the initial the scripts. Stack block corresponds to one activity what should be done. C block is a specific type of an input field where you can insert the entire script. Cap blocks correspond to terminate the script. Reporter blocks hold information for other blocks and report the current value of a variable. Boolean blocks hold logical values true or false. There are 12 sensors on the CodeWiz sensor board. Number 1. Microphone sensor. It receives a value from 0 to 1023. Number 2. Button sensor. It detects that the button is pressed and outputs value of 0 and 1. Number 3.
Like sensor, it accepts values from 0 to 1023. The darker it is, the greater the value. Number 4. Distance sensor. It tells you the distance from the object in millimeters. Number 5. 3-axis sensor. It detects the slope and receives the value of the x, y, and z axis from -90 to 90. Number 6. The buzzer sensor. It outputs various notes of different heights. We also can output the desired sound starting with C. We also need to declare before we would like to use the buzzer command block. Next, touch sensor. There are 6 touch sensors with a different code. Number 8. NeoPixel sensor. It can print various colors with 5 neopixels. We also can adjust the brightness or use the RGB value. Before we use the NeoPixel sensor, we need to declare and use this command block. 9. Hole sensor. It measures the polarity and the strength of the magnets. Number 10. OLED. It outputs the pictures, the text, and etc. We need to declare before we need to use this command block. Number 11. Wi-Fi sensor. It connects to the NTP server and specifies time zone. The last one is Bluetooth sensor. It accepts the number entered by the smartphone, determines it, and rings the buzzer. Before we use the Bluetooth sensor, we need to declare the name of the Bluetooth. The last step after we finish creating the code in the script, we need to upload and execute the code. By clicking Edit and Arduino mode on, then we click Upload.
Hello colors, how's it? After you learn about the blocks and functions and how to operate that one, how do you feel? I'm sure that it will make you more confident. Don't worry if today you cannot remember all the blocks, it's really okay because practice makes progress, okay? Practice makes progress. So don't worry, just enjoy and start coding and start to ignite your curiosity to create more and more game. Okay, so that's all from me. I hope that you really enjoyable become a new coder. And please enjoy, and if you feel you would like to ask a question,